Planning to be at tomorrow's memorial service for rapper Nipsey Hussle. His music producers, one team was with him during his mixtape days and helped land that Grammy nomination this year. It was for Hussle's first and only album, Victory Lap.
Almost forgot what I was drinking. What the hell have I been taking for my section? Roll with my protection. Who gon' die next?
This is called Status Symbol 3.
In studio with Mike and Kelly, longtime Nipsey Hussle music producers.
Like, we did that song in this studio, and it was like, I just know the energy of it was like.
Mike and Kelly are tied to many fan favorites, from songs on Hussle's Crenshaw mixtape from 2013 to Mailbox Money to mixtape Slauson Boy 2.
I'm a urban legend.
To Hussle's first and only album, Victory Lap.
He had a vision, and it was special because he believed in us to create that with him. And it took a very long time. It took like 5-6 years to finish.
It landed them a 2019 Grammy nomination for Best Rap Album.
We kind of like secretly talked about it, like the music is that level. We always knew the music was that level, so to get Grammy nominated, I know that was like a accomplishment.
Where you hustle, where you run from the police.
The magic happened at this North Hollywood studio. Producer Mars.
Mike and Keys had the room across. I had this room right here. And Nipsey had the room downstairs, so it was literally like a dorm.
Mars has an accomplished body of work.
So you have work here with T.I., Kanye West, Chris Brown, Jay-Z, Snoop. Where does Nipsey Hussle fit in with all of this?
I feel like he's the nucleus.
How's that?
He's a product of a lot of these people.
Hustle and motivate.
The Victory Lap album hit the Billboard charts. He says Hussle was
Finally getting to the point where you have somebody that was deemed as, you know, this is a Crip or a gang member or whatever, and his circumstance defined who he was. Then he pressed through all of that because radio didn't want to play him. People didn't want to play. Like, it's a lot of stuff people don't know.
Fans loved Hussle for his entrepreneurship and investment in the Crenshaw community. His team stunned when they got word he'd been fatally shot at his Marathon clothing store.
Mike had called me on the phone, and I never heard him sound like this before. So I went on Twitter and seen Nipsey laying on the ground, and I was like, okay, I still don't believe it because Nipsey's a strong person.
When I found out it was real, I was devastated because that doesn't sound real.
I cut my phone off and I didn't do anything for like 2 or 3 days.
When you see it here in print, does it make it real?
Yeah, definitely.
My name is Hussle.
Mars played Hussle's last show at the Peppermint Club. He's a keyboardist in the band 1500 or Nothing. The band will play at the memorial service.
It's gonna be very emotional, but Nip always spread love. That's what I want to remember.
I guess God was like, I have to take him. That's what I'm getting out of it. Like, God was like, I have to take him because there's a purpose for this.
So this is like the original version of Million While You're Young.
The memory of Hussle fills these rooms.
He's here because it feels like he's here.
Downstairs, Hussle's old studio, a shrine now set up. Outside, the guys gather around the lobby.
This right here was Nipsey's studio. Yeah, so that's kind of sacred ground right now. Yeah.
They can almost hear Nipsey saying,
What's going on? What are we doing, guys? Clap it up.
Yeah. It's really good to see you all laughing and to have those memories. And I just want to say thank you for sharing with us.
I wanted to give them all a big hug.
Yeah, it was so sad, but then you could see a little bit of life at the end when you were doing the tour.
They had great stories of how Nipsey was a foodie and would love to bring his chef and cook up lobster at the studio. And that he was a big reader, would study all the music greats.
And 5 years for that one album.
Took a long time. Well, they've known him since 2013, remember?
Yeah.
And they said, one of them said that there's like, they've spent more time than family.
Were they working on a new album?
They're always working on projects, and think now they have a ton of unreleased work as well.